Basic Math, Chapter 17, Section 6, Dividing Integers. When you divide integers, you need to decide if the quotient is positive or negative. The rules for dividing integers are the same as the rules for multiplying integers. Follow these rules. If the signs are different, the quotient is negative. If the signs are the same, the quotient is positive. For example, divide negative 32 by positive 4. Step 1, look at the signs. Are the signs the same or different? Negative and positive, they're different. Divide the numbers without the signs. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Step 3, decide on the sign of the quotient. The signs are different, the quotient is negative. Negative 8. The quotient of negative 32 and 4 is negative 8. Example 2. Divide negative 10 by negative 2. Look at the signs. Are the signs the same or different? Negative 10, negative 2. The signs are the same. Step 2. Just divide the numbers without the signs. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Decide on the sign of the quotient. The signs are the same, so the quotient is positive. The quotient of negative 10 and negative 2 is 5, and it's positive. So there's a couple of practice sections here. Practice A, divide. If the signs are different, the quotient is negative. So we take a look and we see negative 4 divided by negative 2. They're different. Oh, this is not a good one. That is not a good one. We're going to erase that. We didn't like that word. I was trying to write different. All right, negative 4 divided by negative 2. The signs are different. So I'll just put a D this time. So when you divide 4 by 2, you are left with 2. And because they're different, it is negative. Right? If the signs are different, the answer is negative. And the answer to a division problem is called a quotient. That's the name of it. So for number 2, we've got a positive 2 and a negative 3. The signs are different. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And since the different signs tell us the answer is negative. One more. Number 3. We've got a negative 32 and a positive 8. The signs are different. So the answer will be negative. 32 divided by 8 is 4, and because the signs are different, the answer is negative. For practice B, we're still dividing. If the signs are the same, the quotient is positive. So we look at 13. 16 divided by 2. They're both positive. The signs are the same. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Since the signs are the same, the quotient is positive, so you just write 8. Here, I'll put the equal sign. Negative 35 divided by negative 5. We've got a negative number divided by a negative number. They're the same, so the quotient will be positive. And then you just divide the numbers. 5 goes into 35 7 times. And you just write the number. So that is the idea for dividing. If the signs are the same, then the answer is positive. Let's decide if the sign of the quotient is positive or negative by looking at the signs of the dividend and the divisor. So we have the dividend with the highlighter. Negative and positive are different, so the answer will be negative. Negative and negative is going to give us an answer that is positive. The signs are the same, the answer will be positive. If the signs are different, the answer will be negative. If the signs are one positive and one negative between the dividend and the divisor, then the quotient will be negative. But if the signs are the same, whether they both be positive or they both be negative, the answer will be positive. And once you know what the answer will be, positive or negative, then you can just do the division. Oops. This is going to be 6, negative 6. And this will be 8. And this will be 8. And then we can do the rest. So there's more practice for you to do. I think that's it for this one, yes. So take a look at your workbook for Chapter 17, Section 6, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.